Minions, I caught up with the person responsible for all this MAZFEST, and you are?
Stephanie Comfort.
All right, and Stephanie, tell us a little bit about how MAZFEST started.
Well, MAZFEST started because there were a lot of online communities when I purchased my first vehicle, which was a 2003 Mazda Speed Protege. It was spicy orange. I've owned two of them with the Mazda 6 in between. And being from Southern California, there's always a lot of Mazdas in the area, but the only forum that we had in order to meet people was a national forum, which is a website for discussion. So we decided, because of the number of enthusiasts that were in Southern California representing on that national forum, to start our own and develop something that was more tailored towards people in our area and arrange meets. So it started out with, we wanted something of our own that we can go to and only be Mazdas only. So hence MAZFEST. It actually started in 2004 in an event called Protege Fest.
Oh, right on. You guys are going strong still.
Yeah, this year has been great. We have a lot of amazing vendors out here. We're doing the race car ride-along program all day, and great drivers that dedicated their time and cost to come out and give ride-alongs to people and enthusiasts all day.
That's really cool for the fans and stuff.
It's really hot out here, so
oh yeah,
we appreciate it.
What's up, Road Minions? I caught up with another sports enthusiast. He knows a lot about his car. What's your name?
Joaquin Gray III.
Joaquin, tell us a little bit about what you have here.
Well, it's a 1984 Mazda RX-7 GSL SE. I picked it up about 2 years ago from a gentleman who kept it in his garage, never drove it, 140,000 original miles. Since then, I've rebuilt the engine. We did a large street port. We polished everything at Graybills Polish. Arnar Rotary, Ryan Singh is the one who rebuilt the engine. We have a 48 downdraft. We have a full racing beat suspension, and it handles and rides like a dream.
Tell us a little bit more about this engine. It's rotary, right, of course?
It is a rotary. It's a 6-port. Now in 84, most of the RX-7s are going to come with 12As, 1.2 liter, but the GSL SE came with a 1.3 liter, which is the 13B. And those were special cars and special engines, and they were fuel injected at that time. And that's what they used in the following years when they went to the second generation RX-7. Okay, by no means am I an expert because get that clear. But the rotary engine basically is 5 parts. It's the housing, the rotor, the center bar, and most piston engines have more than 100 parts. So it's very simple, but it also, instead of going up and down like a piston would, it turns, and that centrifugal force gives you better horsepower and also a smoother ride.
And tell us a little bit more about your suspension and stuff.
I got the Racing Beat springs, KYB shocks, front and back sway bars, and then we have the Mazda Trick strut-to-strut bar.
Nice. So you definitely have the ability to handle that power, right?
Yeah, you have to. When you're upgrading your engine, you have to upgrade the suspension too. The original stock power is 135 horsepower, and we're probably close to 200 now.
Nice, nice. This thing's really cool. Looks like you really enjoy it.
I do enjoy it. Yes, I've been riding rotaries since I was 15 years old. Actually, I have a rotor on my shoulder.
Nice, nice. Definitely a true Mazda fan here at MAZFEST. Enjoy some more cars.
How's it going, guys? My name is Sebastian. This is my 2010 Mazda Speed 3. It's a black mica. Some mods from the outside. We have the murdered out headlights. I basically painted all the emblems around the car. As far as suspension work, just right now, I have H&R lowering springs. As far as engine work, just, stage 2 cork sport intake, turbo inlet pipe, HKS blow-off valve, short shifter, just basic stuff like that. Thank you.
I'm Kelton, and this is a 1991 Mazda Miata. We're out here at Willow Springs. I've got some suspension done to this, really tires, and built it to handle the track. And inside we got a little bit of a roll bar, racing seat and harness. Got to get your safety equipment up to date, and just have fun out here at the track at Willow Springs.
All right, Minions, I caught up with the legend in the making, Mr. Kyle Mohan. Kyle, how you doing, man?
Oh, good. We're happy to be out here at MAZFEST. We brought the Nexon Tire Energy X Mazda Trix RX-8 out here. It's just such a great rotary crowd, Mazda crowd, Willow Springs. We couldn't miss it. Beautiful day out at the racetrack.
You guys are kind of at home here with all these Mazdas, huh?
Oh, man. There's so many friends. It's almost like one big family out here. Working at Mazda Trix, building rotary motors for a living. This is definitely my crowd, my event. So, yeah, really happy to be out here this weekend. And, getting a little testing in the car, too, getting ready for Texas. That's our next Formula D event. And we've had a tough season, a couple of little problems, fuel pumps, electrical issues. And, the small stuff has really been problematic this year. But all in all, Mazda Trix put together a great motor, and our sponsors, Nexon, Energy X, Xity, Turbonetics. We're making over 800 horsepower out of a 1.3 liter right now. And, that just makes me happy right there, being an engine builder. But the car's a rocket ship, and we're just hoping, keeping our fingers crossed for a little good luck in these last couple rounds. And
nice. And this thing's kind of new, right, for you? Is that right?
Yeah. We've been running the RX-8 for, I think this is our 4th year, but in the off season, we completely stripped this car down to the bare bones, raw chassis, and rebuilt it from the ground up. And we teamed up with Pro-J, which a lot of the rotary drag racers know them. They're famous for making 1.3 liters that make 1,300 horsepower. And we've always wondered how that type of setup would work on a road race or a drift car. And to be honest, it works great. I'd run the thing on my street car, and that's what's really helped us kind of lead the way to making, close to or over 800 horsepower with the 1.3 liter, and really keeping up with all those V8s out there. We throw a little bit of nitrous at it, a big Turbonetics turbo, Mazda Trix motor, Pro-J manifold, and we're up in the 800s, just flying. Car's a rocket ship.
Yeah, you can't complain about the 800 horsepower, right?
No, and the fact that we have a 10,000 RPM redline too is, I think when we get this car dialed in, not only are we going to have all the power that the V8 cars have, but we're going to have a broader power band. So I'm still 100% believer in the rotary.
Nice. And what about you, man? You've been doing some big things around, right? Some different races and stuff.
Yeah. We've been running the full season with Formula D, which is 7 rounds around the country. Had the opportunity to drive some supercars, do some Ferrari stuff at the beginning of the year. That was a blast. Been working at Mazda Trix, really helping them develop some new Renesys turbo stuff, Renesys porting. And then completely random, got teamed up with the WDS series, which I've been running for a few years. And we shipped over my old RX-7, and we're actually 4th in points in China right now for the World Drift Series. And that's just a fantastic thing. We put together a new RX-8 and just shipped that over last week. So literally 3 days after Texas, I fly out to China and do another drift event and then come back for Irwindale. And, you know, I love it. I mean, I love to travel. I love to race cars, and we're just having a blast.
Yeah, a good day on the track is better than any day not, right?
Oh, man, yeah. I'd spend any day at the track, no matter how bad it is, rather than being, you know, at the shop or on the couch. And, you know, that's how I got out here, was just dedicated myself to the track life, and you know, I love it, loved it ever since.
Yeah, all of us have been really big fans of you from the very beginning, from your first red line that we saw you at and everything.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Scott. This is my 2010 Mazda 3i Sports Sedan. As you can tell, it's got a two-tone wrap. It's got a Megan Racing front strut mount, weapon art intake, Oracle lighting kit, a VDI Lambo door kit, MZ style front lip, extreme dimensions carbon fiber universal side seals, a kicker sound system, and I'm rocking the 18x9.5 MB Battles with an SPC camber kit. I got a MagnaFlow exhaust also, and a MB Battles 18x9.5 plus 15 offset with an SPC camber kit in the rear. And this is my girlfriend, Speed 3.
Hi, I'm Karina, and I drive a 2011 Mazda Speed 3. It's a his and hers. I got 18-inch XXR rims, the dual-colored Oracles, AEM intake, HKS blow-off valve, MZ-style front lip, and I got carbon fiber side seals, VDI Lambo doors. I run with Team Mazda Project. I got full sound system with the JBL 12-inch sub and Alpine amplifiers. I'm on Megan Racing coilovers. And as far as my trophy winnings, I've shown 5 shows and won a trophy at every single show.
I'd like to give a shout out and a thanks to all of my sponsors from Vertical Doors Inc., Megan Racing, Weapon R, Endless Auto Salon, and R1 Concepts, and also MagnaFlow.
All right, Minions, we're wrapping it up here at MAZFEST. We got to thank Joel and the rest of the crew of Extreme Speed for inviting us out here. Of course, Stephanie for putting together this great event. And of course, they couldn't have done it without any of their sponsors. See you guys next time, Minions.